10 commandments of retirement planning. Important things that you need to know about retirement plannings in the USA. Will you have enough money to retire and living a good life when your retirement when you reach your retirement age? That's a good question everybody should ask to themselves. Will you have enough money to retire and living a very good life at retirement age? Are you counting on Social Security only to help you at your retirement age? Do you have a solid 401k plan? Do you have an IRA plan, individual retirement account? Do you have cash flow coming in from real estate investments? Are you getting paid interest, dividend, or capital gains on any kind of portfolio? Do you have an annuity plan? Do you have a mutual fund plan? Do you have a life insurance plan? Do you have a long-term care insurance plan? If you don't have none of those, you feel free to contact Anthony in the state of Florida, United States of America at 305-974-6717 or 786-709-6577, where we can help you set up one of these plans. 10 Commandments of Retirement Planning. It's never too soon to begin thinking about how you will fund your life once you leave the workforce. These guidelines can help you get your finances ready. This audio video will help you get your finance in order. Save now to enjoy later. When it comes to retirement planning, sooner is better than later. 10 Commandments of Retirement Planning. Consider this illustration of the importance of time in retirement planning. A 25-year-old who saves $5,000 every year for 40 years will retire at age 65 with nearly $1 million, assuming a 7% interest rate of return. Another 35-year-old who begins saving $5,000 annually will turn 65 with around about $472,000. That's a difference of the stage. The 25 years old start early, and the 35 years old has 10 years late, and you can see the difference from nearly $1 million for the 25-year-old and $472,000 for the 35. To get close to $1 million in 30 years rather than 40 years, the 35-year-old will have to save twice as much as her younger counterpart. To ensure that you arrive at the promised land of retirement flush with cash, incorporate these 10 simple guidelines, these 10 simple steps into your financial planning. And this video prepared and presented by Anthony Gentil, State of Florida, United States of America, realtor for all your real estate needs, real estate professional. If you have to buy or to sell real estate property in the state of Florida, you feel free to contact me at 786-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. Insurance representative, life insurance specialist. Any question you may have regarding life insurance, you feel free to contact me at 786-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. As a successful real estate professional, as a successful real estate investor, let us help you put your for sale property on the market. Your listings will be on over 100 different websites, blogs, and social media. Call us 786-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. Let us be your trusted real estate advisor. Let me be your informational sources. It is permitted to you as home sellers or home buyers to use my time, my expertise, my experience, my market knowledge to make your real estate experience the best it can be. 10 Commandments of Retirement Planning, prepared and present by Anthony Gentil of KnowledgeFinancial.com and Financial Academy School. Certain types of debt are toxic to building wealth. That's the commandment number 1. You shall get out of debt. High interest credit card debt can fester in your finances and cost more than can possibly be regained through saving and investing. Still, if you have access to a retirement account at work, your job, please take advantage of it. Mortgages and student loans should get a pass due to the deductibility of the interest, but car loans and credit card loans spot interest rates well above the yields on aggressive investments. Pay off your expensive debts, then accelerate retirement savings and earnings. Commandment number 2. You shall have an emergency reserve fund. Getting out of debt and saving for retirement will be tough. If you have to wipe out a credit card to cover every crisis anytime. That's why an emergency fund is the cornerstone of every financial plan. The rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, but your exact target can be hard to nail down. Pick an amount, save it up, and then don't touch it until, of course, the inevitable emergency arises. 10 Commandments of Retirement Planning. Commandment number 3. You shall have a budget. Budgets are not the most exciting topic in finance, but your budget will underline all of your wealth building efforts and keep you on track with everyday expenses and savings. Just identifying your regular expenses and bills can help you pin down where your money is going. There may also be some fat that could be cut, which could translate to more savings for your retirement account. To further increase savings, pay yourself first. Savings, retirement, and non-retirement should be in the category of expenses that must be paid every month, just like water, electricity, the phone bills, or all the other bills that you send the payment for them every month. You also should include yourself in your paycheck so you can get paid first. You put something aside for you first, even before you send payment for everything else. For people that chose to set themselves up with the checking account, debits that automatically take money from checking to savings, those people tend to always have more money. The people that choose to wait and see how much money they have left over at the end of the year, the odds are not in their favor. Because if you're just waiting to see how much money you're going to have left over at the end of your expenses when you finish to pay most of the bill for most people living in the United States of America, sometimes pretty much most of the time you have nothing left to invest, nothing left to save. So the best thing is to save first. 10 Commandments of Retirement Planning. Commandment number 4, you shall have a financial plan. Your financial plan will be your roadmap to retirement. Some of the basic variables include the amount you currently have saved and how much money you will need to retire. A rule of thumb is to assume you will need about 80% of your current annual income in retirement. Subtract any non-retirement income such as pension or social security, and you have the amount you will need per year in the retirement age. Believe it or not, at retirement age, you need money. You need cash. You still have bills to pay. And you might need a companionship, you might need a nurse, you might need a CNA, you might need some other help, you might need a chauffeur, and you might need to take a nice vacations, you might need to purchase a very nice car. But if you don't have a plan, Social Security alone, the government help will not be able to help you with a very good living at retirement age. So the best thing is you have to have a plan, and you have to have a plan now. According to the Social Security Administration, the full retirement age is now 66 years in the United States of America. Many financial planners recommend running your financial plan to age 100, which means workers need to plan on financing about 34 years while investing is important. Remember, this audio video prepared and presented to you by Anthony Johnson, the webmaster for KnowledgeFinancial.com and FinancialAcademySchool.com. Realtor, real estate professional for all your real estate needs. You can contact Anthony in the state of Florida at 786-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. Insurance representative specialist in life insurance. Any question you may have regarding life insurance, you feel free to contact us at 786-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. As a successful real estate professional, as a successful real estate investor myself, let me put your for sale property on the market for you. Your listing will be on over more than 100 different websites, blogs, and social media. So people all over the world will be able to see your for sale property. Contact us 786-709-6577. Let me be your trusted real estate advisor. It is permitted to you as home sellers and home buyers to use my precious time, my expertise, my experience, and my market knowledge to make your real estate experience the best it can be. Commandment number 5, you shall use tax-favored retirement accounts. The government encourages saving for retirement with special accounts that give you tax breaks, sometimes very big tax breaks. Funds can be invested before taxes for investors who expect to pay a lower income tax in the future. Or money can be invested after taxes as with a Roth IRA, Roth Individual Retirement IRA account where contributions and earnings can be taken out of tax-free during retirement. An investor can open a traditional or Roth IRA individual retirement account. This account allows contributions of up to $5,500 per year. That is up from $5,000 in the year 2012-2013. Savers, if you are 50 years old or over, there is a catch-up. You can save an additional $1,000 on the top of the $5,500 just because you are 50 years or older. Some employers also offer retirement plans. There are several types of employer-sponsored plans, but the most common one is the 401k plan. It allows workers to save up to $17,500 per year. This year, with the catch-up contribution of $5,500 for workers 50 years and older. Some companies don't offer retirement plans. Workers do have other options. There are non-employer-sponsored retirement accounts such as municipal bonds, Roth IRAs, and annuities sold by the insurance companies, both variable annuities and fixed annuities, also index annuities. Commandment number 6, you shall have retirement planning. Retirement planning takes time. It takes a number of years to save a substantial sum and even more for the magic of compounding to become apparent. Don't wait to begin saving for retirement. Save what you can now instead of waiting until you strike it rich, until you strike the lottery, or are magically motivated to learn about investing. I suggest you to start now if you haven't started yet. Put $50 a month into a 401k plan. That is better than doing nothing. It adds up. Retirement planning is not all or nothing. It is a process and it takes time. The sooner you start, the less you have to save in the long run. Aggressive investing can amplify your savings, but it's not a miracle. Commandment number 7, you shall take an appropriate amount of risk in your life. They said if you don't risk nothing, you don't have nothing. Investing for retirement is a long-term proposition. That means Younger investors can take on more risks because their investments have more time to recover from any market volatility. But even with 40 years or more to invest, some people are not comfortable watching the value of their retirement account going up and down. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. In the year 2007, 2008, 2009, people in the United States seen their 401k became a 201k because their investment money went down so bad, pretty much about 40 to 50%. Investing conservatively is not without risk. Either giving up the possibility of higher returns is an opportunity cost that could result in less money at retirement. Because there is a finite amount of time and money, for most people, meeting retirement goals will require compromise and sometimes a lot of compromises. Commandment number 8, you shall set goals. To stay on track for retirement, set goals within your financial plan. As you are putting money away, it's hard to say, I want my money to go by X amount of year or this X amount of money because you don't know what the market is going to do. Because the market is always go up and down, down and up. But you can take it in 5-year increments. In 5 years, you can say, I would like it to be worth this amount, this X amount. In order that 5 years, I would like it to be this amount. Monitoring annual returns will let you know if your investments meet the overarching goals laid out in your financial plan. You need to monitor your annual returns. You have to check out to see what you got on your investments pretty much annually. Me personally, I don't look at it annually, I look at it like quarterly. Investors need to monitor their portfolio to make sure it is on pace to their financial plan. The market is not the barometer, their plan is the barometer. Are they consistently staying on pace with their financial goals on and after tax basis? 10 commandments of retirement planning. Commandment number 9. You shall minimize fees. The fees that you pay. You pay fees pretty much everywhere. The more an investor pays in fees, the less is available for investing and compounding over time. Investors can minimize fees by shopping for low-cost custodians for their IRAs, individual retirement accounts, and searching for low-cost investments. When choosing mutual funds, for example, be aware of the expense ratio, which encompasses all of the fees that will be scooped out of the fund's assets on a yearly basis. Whether you use an active or passive investing strategy, focusing on low-cost funds is the best place to begin. Mutual funds can also come with a sales commission or load attached to it. Look for a no-load fund and avoid paying an unnecessary fee. That means you need to have questions when you going to invest or when you are about to invest specifically in mutual funds. Commandment number 10, out of 10 commandments of retirement planning, you shall ensure your ability to make money. Remember, this presentation was prepared and presented to you by Anthony, the webmaster of KnowledgeFinancial.com and FinancialAcademySchool.com, realtor, real estate professional for all your real estate needs, insurance representative, life insurance specialist. Any question you may have about real estate or life insurance, you feel free to contact Anthony at 76-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. As a successful real estate professional, a successful real estate investor, I'm willing, ready to help you put your property on the market if you have any for sale property in the state of Florida. Your listing will be on over 100 different websites, blogs, and social media. Let me be your trusted real estate advisor. Let me be your informational sources. It is permitted to you as home sellers and home buyers to use my time, my expertise, my experience, and my market knowledge to make your real estate experience the best it can be. Contact us at 76-709-6577 or 305-974-6717. 10 commandments of retirement planning. Going through the retirement planning process can become a catastrophe, interrupts your ability to make and therefore save money, ensure your life and your ability to earn a living through disability. The amount you will pay for insurance will be based on your age, occupation, and income, but you can buy as much as little insurance as your budget will allow you to do. If you have a budget, you will know how much you can set aside. Whatever that buys you, it's better than not having anything at all. This was presented by Anthony Gentil of KnowledgeFinancial.com and FinancialAcademySchool.com. Visit www.knowledgefinancial.com